Hello everyone, welcome back to Pure Plant Exclusive. Happy Monday. I hope everyone is doing well. First off, I just want to say I'm so sorry I haven't been on in a long time. As I mentioned in my last little short video, I started a new job in August, so at the end of August. Yeah, so things have been really busy. I'm just getting used to being back to work in a full-time job where I don't get much of a break at all throughout the day. And so it's been a little challenging to just kind of try to fit things in that I want to do and things that normally I wouldn't have too much difficulty doing, but between learning my new role and just kind of trying to make the time to do other things in the evenings and weekends, it's been a bit of a challenge. But today it's a day off for us here. It's a National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, so it's a holiday that some of us have off, others maybe not in retail, but we did. So I thought I'd come on today and just make a short video for you guys to let you know, yes, number one, I am still here, and also talk to you a little bit about how I've been handling my lunches. And I'll admit that I haven't been great at pre-planning what I'm going to eat throughout the week because I'm doing so many things. I'm trying to fit in, just being able to find time for myself. I've been training for a race, 10K race in October, and trying to get in my physical activity, trying to care for myself mentally, spiritually, and just spend a little bit of time with friends and things like that. So I haven't really spent a lot of time meal prepping or anything. Sometimes I use my Instant Pot and I'll make a big batch of quinoa or something like that, but it hasn't been, I haven't been doing it as much as I probably should. But so I wanted to let you know of some things that I do in cases like that, because I just don't always have the time or the energy to really pre-make my lunches and put a lot of thought into my lunches. I don't get out for lunch either, so it isn't like I can just go out and get something. I'm not anywhere near any place that really sells a lot of good, healthy, plant-based foods either, so that's generally not an option for me. So what I've been doing is I've been bringing along some little packages of rice. This isn't one that I usually take. I usually get the Uncle Ben's, the one with the brown rice and quinoa, but sometimes I'll use jasmine or basmati rice. And I'll bring along a little small can of lentils or chickpeas, or we have these curried chickpeas that I get at Walmart, and there's the Sprague brand, and they're a vegan meal complement. So I'll put some of these in my rice, or I will make a big batch of quinoa and I'll mix in that, the curried chickpeas, or I use their Cuban black beans are really good too, and they add such a nice flavor to the rice and things like that. So, and another thing that I get that I wanted to share with you guys, now I know these probably aren't available in the States, I'm not 100% sure, but these, they sell them at Loblaws here in Canada, and like Superstore, No Frills, independent grocers and things like that. And they're the President's Choice or PC brand. And these ones are a vegetable and bean plant-based chili, and it's got lots of good stuff in it. It's got the red kidney beans, of course it's a tomato base, and corn. It's got, I don't know, probably green peppers and onions and things like that, quinoa, carrots, and it's a really good little lunch. The only thing is it does have sodium is 960 milligrams, so you wouldn't want to be having those too frequently or putting any extra salt on anything probably that day that you're going to eat. And we also, my husband found these, or maybe I found them, I don't know. Anyway, regardless, this is another PC brand protein bowl. It's a Southwest style chili protein bowl. And again, it's just full of good stuff, grains and tomatoes, and there's some kind of a vegetable protein in them as well. So they make a nice little, you know, quick, easy lunch. But for the most part, I try to, you know, use my Instant Pot, like I said, put some quinoa in there, or some oat groats, and you know, I'll either have those for the oat groats for breakfast or lunch, or just to sort of chip away at throughout the day. I work a desk job, so I'm not really getting a whole lot of activity anyway, so it's not like I really need to eat a whole lot. Plus I bring a lot of fruit. I usually bring bananas and or apples and things like that, whatever I have on hand for fruit, and sometimes I'll bring a Cliff Bar along as well. And again, I know these pre-packaged things probably aren't, you know, they're probably not the best. They're not the most ideal sources of a plant-based diet, but in a pinch, you know, like I said, life is hard, it's hectic, it's busy. Sometimes you just don't have the time to meal prep and cook a whole bunch of, you know, wonderful things, as I would love to have the time and the energy to be able to do all of that, plus enjoy all of the other things in my life that I enjoy. But let's face it, I mean, that would probably be a full-time job in and of itself. Let's be real. I mean, people are going around getting, you know, stuff at Tim Hortons and McDonald's and, you know, quick things like that on the go, and those are completely unhealthy options. So at least this is kind of a happy medium. And oh, and another frozen one that we get as well is a Great Value, I think it's called. It's the Walmart brand, but it's a falafel bowl, and it's kind of a similar idea to the Southwest style chili protein bowl, but it's obviously it's a falafel. It's more of a Mediterranean or Greek style bowl with lots of good stuff in there, chickpeas, quinoa, and whatever spices and things like that. They're really good. And yeah, I mean, they're good alternatives. So if you are, you know, like me, like maybe not the best at meal prepping and planning ahead for your week and things like that, or you just don't have the time, I mean, these little go-tos are really, I mean, they're not, like I said, ideal, but they're really good for, you know, little replacement lunches and things like that. So anyway, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on that and let you know that I will be here. I will be doing more videos coming in the next few weeks and things like that. I just have had so much going on, you know. I want to care for myself while I'm learning this new role and things like that. So some things sometimes have to kind of be put on hold a little bit, but I'm still here. If you have any questions or anything at all you'd like to pass them along, or anything you want to have answered regarding starting a plant-based diet, please feel free to send your questions along. You know, like I said in the beginning of my plant-based journey, we did use a lot of you know, alternatives that maybe weren't the best, but you know what, they got us where we are now. They got me where I am now, which is, you know, over 60 pounds lost since I started, and a much, much healthier place. I feel amazing. I feel incredible. You know, I feel better now at 52 than I did in my 20s and 30s. I mean, honestly, probably even as a child, because all through those years, you know, I was putting things in my body that weren't healthy. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 13 years old. You know, I never really took care of myself the way that I should have. And so now here I am, I'm this healthy and so grateful for, you know, the fact that I never got really sick before, except, you know, I had to have my gallbladder removed back in 2012, and had some high blood pressure last year and the year before. But I mean, otherwise, haven't really experienced any very detrimental health effects from the way that I was eating and my lifestyle before. But, you know, it having such a negative cumulative effect over time, you know, eventually would have led me down a very bad road and a bad path. So I'm just super grateful that I have learned now to eat this way and care for myself in this way. And I just wanted to share that. And if I can do it again, I believe fully, wholeheartedly that anyone can do it. You know, you just need to get started and say, hey, you know, I've had enough of, you know, feeling unwell or unhealthy or whatever it is, overweight, or dealing with diabetes, or dealing with taking high blood pressure medication or heart medication. I want to really start caring for myself in the way that, you know, will benefit me in the long term. I don't ever want to, you know, become a burden on anyone in my later years. This is a conversation I've had repeatedly numerous times with different people, and my husband as well. I just want to be healthy and be active and be able to enjoy life to the fullest and my health to the fullest as long as I possibly can without being a burden on anyone. So that's my story and that's my goal. And yeah, so anyway, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send them along, and I will see you again soon in my next video. Take care and have a great week, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.